Welcome, everyone, back to the True Blue Podcast. I am your host, Zachary Succardi. Here we are. It's Monday night. It's April 6th. We made it to fucking April. That's pretty rad. Good for us. Days going on. Days going by. That's good. Progression. That's good. So, yeah, we're just chilling here. I'm here with my dog. We're just sort of chilling. I took a week off. I just needed some time to just chill mentally and just take care of business. So I feel good. I do. I'm happy to be back podcasting and just chilling, putting out some creative effort and, feeling good about it, being able to share with you folks. So that really is, is good news. So shit, it's April. And we're almost Easter is next week. So next week I get to eat pizza, which is pretty great because my God, I'm like spending so much money on sushi. I swear, like all I eat out, if I order out, it's sushi. Yeah, and I mean it's delicious, it's healthy, it's just expensive as hell, and I eat more than that, obviously. But when I spend money on food, typically it's stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be pizza next week. I think probably Easter will just be me chilling, which I guess may be the case for most people, unless they're like, with their families or whatever. So I'll probably get a Jack's Pizza and some Diet Coke and just chill. That's it. Nothing hardcore. Nothing hardcore. So yeah, just a little recap since we last spoke. I had my birthday. That was cool. Shout out to anybody who said anything to me on or around my birthday. And this goes for anyone who I will hear about it like months down the line. You know what? Like I used to be very, I may have mentioned this before, but you get a little sensy about folks not remembering your birthday. But I don't give a shit. I know that you love me. And if you say happy birthday, then right on, cool. We got to talk that day. That's real cool. And it is nice. I ain't downplaying it. I mean, you get one of these motherfuckers a year. One a year. Juan a year. So, you got to really just enjoy it and accept all the love and praise. And just, all the gratitude, all the cool things. And the friends I did talk to on my birthday, it was great. There's a core kind of group of friends that I usually hear from in one way or another. And sometimes, we talk and stuff. So that was cool. Oh, and on my birthday, I got something in the mail that I had ordered. It was a band called Child Bite. They were supposed to play here, but everything got canceled. So I ordered a cassette. It's like a deluxe cassette. It comes with like this cool packaging. It has like postcard, a really cool insert booklet, a bunch of stickers, even has like those pins or badges, has of course the download card, and it's really cool packaging, and it was like $5 more than the actual cassette, so fuck it. And it came on my birthday, so that was really nice, because usually on my birthday I like to go to record shops, cassette, like to buy tapes and records and stuff. I'm a simple guy, and shit's fun, And then I eat sushi. So getting this in the mail really was real cool. I didn't have to go out. I had something, come to me, and it's such cool packaging. The tape is like orange and shit. Really cool. I got handed to this band. They're called Child Bite. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. So that was great. And then just, like I said, talking to friends and family. I had cheesecake. There's a place here in Albuquerque called the Village Inn, and they have the best cheesecake. They have they're all about pies and shit. I don't fuck with pie, but you get their cheesecake, which of course comes from New York. It's so good. So yeah, I had me some cheesecake. I ate it in my car because you couldn't eat it inside. I wasn't trying to drive home. It was like, a 20-minute drive. So I said, fuck it. So I had a cheesecake in my car. It was delicious. It's great birthday car cheesecake, let me tell you. So yeah, all in all, it was good. It was really cool, 38. It's been, things are weird, sure, but I feel good. I really do. I really do. I feel good. 38. So yeah, just a couple of things that I made note of here, just to kind of talk about. Had some conversations recently that really were very honest conversations, and they are never easy. But man, they I don't know, they bring a lot of clarity, and it really is such a great thing when you can connect with somebody and really kind of like understand and be open to hearing how they're feeling and what's going on and their perspective, and just trying to kind of have a good understanding of things. So yeah, I gotta say, like, the times that happens, where you really have those those tough, honest conversations, sometimes you can really walk away feeling really just good about it, good about the actual exchange. So yeah, just wanted to kind of shout that out, put it out there in the world. And I also wanted to make mention, I'm on Instagram, right? And I scroll through, and I see all these whatever people posting, doing their thing. And I've seen some really cool stuff, some really cool like quarantine stuff where people are, doing exercise, people are reading poetry, people are, they're sharing all their music and playlists and all these different kind of cool creative things, which is really neat. I think it's important to, share something that like you really can like vibe with, with your hobby, just to kind of motivate others and just put it out there. But one thing I did want to mention is I'm sick of seeing those stupid people. Sorry, maybe stupid people, but those stupid ass pictures with people with their masks. I mean, get the fuck out of here. What are you, some badass? What are you, in like some movie in your head? Are you trying to look cool? You trying to show everyone what you look like with these fucking masks on? What, do you think you're a fucking bandit? Get the fuck out of here. So whack. So whack. I don't need to see your fucking faces with these stupid fucking masks, okay? Wow, it's, you have to wear them, power to that. I'm all about being safe. I ain't hating on the actual masks. But the way people use it, and they're like, look, it's me, I'm wearing my mask, and look how cool I look. Yeah, these are tough times. Yeah, I'm hip. Yeah, check me out. Look, you can see my eyes, but you can't see the rest of my fucking face. Yeah, check me out. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just sick of seeing that shit. It's so damn trendy. It's so wiggity. I'd rather see more of that tiger bullshit than see these stupid masks or people taking pictures like they're some fucking model or some bandit or whatever. So yeah, I wrote that down as part of my recap. So I had to mention that. Yeah, those masks are wiggity. Anyway, so the wedding I was supposed to go to in Philly for my dear friends Jason and Michelle got postponed to September. So it's sad because I really did want to go. I was excited to just connect with friends, and this is going to be a fun wedding because Jason and Michelle, they're super funny. They're really like laid back people and great attitudes, just like everything, like as far as how they're going about their whole wedding and everything. It's like one of the better ones I've seen. Maybe because I'm not in it, because being in weddings sucks. People ask you to be in a wedding, just say no, or say I don't know, you I don't know, lie. Pick up lying when someone asks you if you want to be in their wedding. It just sucks. You got to wear like the same shit and take all these pictures. Show up early. I don't know, not a fan. But anyway, yeah. So so that it's postponed, kind of a bummer. I mean, I wanted to see my mom, wanted to see my friends, wanted to kind of take a break from New Mexico, and I could still go, but I'm probably not gonna because I want to have a trip where I can go and like things are sort of normal-ish. My mom and we got to go to a fucking Red Lobster or something Italian restaurant. So that's part of it. So although it's sad, I'm happy that they postponed it and they picked a really good month, September. So hopefully it's more fall September. That'd be dope. It's September 20th. So that's football season, and I love football, so that'll be dope. So I'll be at a wedding and also on my phone watching some fucking keeping up with my fantasy teams. So that'll be cool. And I'm supposed to go to New Jersey in August. So I'd be going back to back months, which would be kind of wild, but cool. And I'm supposed to. So the wedding is in Philadelphia. I haven't talked to my good friend Kevin, but I'm going to try to see if I can still come visit him during that like wedding weekend, since I'll already be in Philly. I'm sure it'll be cool, but yeah, I was looking forward to seeing him and going to Philly and eating pizza and just hanging out. So I'm happy to wait. Obviously, I'm just happy to be healthy and happy to be here and eating pizza. Not really eating pizza, I just say that, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, just happy to be here. So that wedding in September, it'll be cool. It'll be fun. So yeah, I'm also working from home. That's kind of been something new. I like sleeping late. That's a great takeaway. I like eating a hot lunch. That's also really good. What else? I guess I just like the freedoms, you know. And I'm so happy and so blessed to be able to be working still. I am very grateful. I am very grateful. And you know, all this time I've been hanging out, working from home, and just having to be home, whatever, chilling with my dog. And it's been great. I mean, it really has. I love her so much, and just the connection, and just the cuddling, and the love, and the companionship. I mean, I'll talk to myself, no problem, whatever. But having to be able to talk to her, that's so nice, and joking around, and just how funny she is. Like, it really keeps it light, keeps me down to earth. So I wanted to shout out Lulu because it's been so much easier with her. And yeah, so that's kind of the recap here since last time we spoke. Since we last spoke, it's a good album by RJD2. You should check that out. Since we last spoke, good album. All right, so I figured, my self-care tip this week. I was just looking up shit about like how to stay fucking positive during this quarantine shit, and how to like, hone in on your self-care. So I found this article, and it's from like some college, and it lists 35 things. So I'll think of 38. Since I'm 38, I'll throw in 3 extras that I'll just think of, just on the fly. You know what I'm saying? Just on the fly. So what I'll do is I'll just go through this list here, and then we'll talk about some of the things. Some are probably going to be more obvious than others, so I really won't expand upon them. There are 35 or 38, so I figured that would be kind of cool. Something to share with everybody, something, to kind of keep in mind. Maybe there's one thing on this list, 2 things, 3 things, whatever, or even just half of one that you're like thinking of getting into. You know what I mean? Just something really kind of chill. So I'm going to go and read through these, and then, just kind of share some thoughts. So the first one, and again, this is like self-care tips during this quarantine shite. All right, so number 1 is exercise. Obviously, get moving. Do some push-ups. Go for a walk. Like, seriously, keep it simple. You don't have to go crazy, but just get moving. Do something. There's plenty of shit on YouTube. You can run in place. I know that my gym, Define Fitness, they post things on their Instagram, and it's like these little workout segments, and it tells you, run for this amount, do this amount of push-ups, this amount of standing, lunges or whatever. So yeah, exercise. Get yourself moving. Number 2 is meditate. This is a good one. Just sort of have some like time where you can kind of just free your thought. Whatever meditation looks like for you. So many damn ways. So I like that one as number 2, meditate. Yeah, kind of, try to get your mind right. Try to connect with a higher power or higher feeling or whatever. All right, let's see here. All right, the third one is actually a promo. It just says check out some self-care tips at this fucking self-help tool. So fuck the third one. Whack-ass promo. 4th, call a friend. That's great. Didn't say text that motherfucker. It said call them. Pick up the phone and call them. You got plenty of time. You got your whenever minutes. Yeah, call someone, Really, I mean, family member, friend, just try to make that connection. It's good to hear a voice, to hear the inflection. Text messaging is great. It's like streaming music. It's so convenient. It's so great. But you really want to connect with someone, you want to play that vinyl record and just go song after song, call someone up. I'm sure they'd really appreciate it, and you may be able to work on your social skills. I know some of us don't ever talk on the phone, ever. Maybe try it out, even if it's just a little bit. Call a family member or fucking one of your friends. Try something different. 5 is take a shower or bath. This is a good one. And may I remind you, these are just stellar tips no matter what the fuck's going on in the world. But these are just good reminders for me to go through. But I wanted to point that, I guess, obvious piece out is that these are just good overall. So yeah, 5 is take a shower or a bath. Fuck yeah, I love taking long showers. I don't take when I'm not working from home, or I should say, when I don't have to work. So I don't like to take showers and be rushed. I don't. So I typically take them in the evenings. Usually because I work out, so obviously I shower in the evening when I'm done working out. So I don't really take them in the mornings, except like on the weekends and like if I have off. But I love taking long ass fucking hot showers. Taking my motherfucking time in that shit. You know what I mean? It's so nice. Anyway, but yeah, take a shower or a bath. Baths are dope. Fuck yeah, I love me some baths. Fuck, man. When I lived in Jersey, our bathroom was not in a good condition. So baths were a no-go, which obviously I'm older, you don't take many baths, you just shower. But still, it was a no-go. And then when I moved out, came out here, and I had nicer bathrooms. Baths became a possibility for me again. And they're fucking so nice, baths. Warm fucking water, smoke a little weed, maybe light some incense, play some fucking music, get your Bluetooth, get your Bluetooth speaker going, get some Epsom salt. That's some nice shit. That's some real nice shit. It does your body good. All right, so number 6 is get dressed up. Yeah, I think that's important too. Because, if you're just rocking your pajamas like nonstop, it can kind of make you feel a little disconnected with just like having an outside life. It's comfortable and all, but it's nice. Like if you work from home, they all say, to kind of do the same routine and actually like wear clothes. Don't just wear like pajamas or just like, half of an outfit or something. So that's a good one. Get dressed up. So number 7 is a fucking amazing one. It says make art. So that's really cool because, shit, we have all this fucking time. We already have all this time. Really, how we divide our time is a little fucky. But with this quarantine shit where the time is really like stressed and excuse me, where it's really stressed and really like honed in on like make some art, however that looks for you. I have fucking like those poetry magnets on my fridge. Get some of those. Fucking fuck with some words, Have some fun. I've been writing a little poetry. That's sort of, that's my art. I've been working on a lot of fantasy football stuff. I'm watching a lot of the tape on like the incoming rookie class, which is very important to know all those players. It's not art, but man, is it a fun fucking hobby. And I have all these resources. I watch tape on these guys. I read about them. And then I have my own little notebook that I make a little profile on each player. So I know sort of where they're at. And that's kind of fun. I have to write and check it out. I'm usually playing music. I'm jamming some records or playing some Spotify while I'm watching tape. Cause I really don't know. I don't need to hear the audio. So, make some fucking art, do it. Yeah. Even in the simplest form. All right. Number 8, this is a great list, by the way. I kind of love this, is play or listen to music. Man, you think I made this list. You think I went to this college, Washington and Jefferson College. You think it's like Pepperoni and Pizza or Zachary and Succardi College or something. That's obviously me. But yeah, play or listen to music. Fuck yeah. No problem. No problem. Number 8. I got you, number 8. Oh, what's that you say, number 8? Play or listen to music? Let me think. I can do that. Fucking been getting some records still. I got the new Suicide Machines record. It's called Revolution Spring. Really good fucking record. This is a ska punk band. I talked about them on my on the last episode. But they are from like late 90s or mid 90s actually. And they put out a record just last week that's really fucking good. Song for song. Really good. It's good punk rock, ska punk, little crust punk kind of sound at times. I got that, and then I got the new Morrissey record, which is really good. Love me some Morrissey. Obviously, if you know me, you know I love Morrissey. So I got his record, and it's really good. There's only 2 songs I don't really care for. But the rest of it, I got to hand to him. Like the lyrics, the music, it really captures you. Really does. What else did I get? Crap. I think that's it recently. But yeah, play or listen to music. Make a playlist. You know, I thought I had a friend, Aaron, who told me about this cool idea of making a playlist where you look up the number 1 song every year that you've been alive on your birthday and make that into a playlist. I think that's kind of a cool idea. You know, I mean, probably as it gets nearing to recent years, the number 1 song may be Wiggity, but it's still kind of a cool idea. Something to do, kind of fun with music. But yeah, I've been posting a lot of stuff on my Instagram of these albums I've been listening to, and it's so fun to share. It really is, you know, just like the album art and to play the album, the whole thing. It's so cool. All right, number 9er, limit your time online. That's a good one. I went for a walk with my friend Tommy today. Shout out to my friend Tom, and he told me he was reading a couple books. I thought, fuck yeah, man, that's so dope. And, you know, I was even reading some poetry last night, some poetry from Jim Carroll. It's right here, matter of fact. It's a poetry book called Void of Course by Jim Carroll. Some great shit in here. In fact, I posted an excerpt of one of his poems on my story, on my Instagram. But yeah, fucking limit your time online. I know, like, it's so easy just to get lost in it. I mean, all that fantasy football shit I've been telling you about, that's all online shit. I do have one magazine, but that's just really just like a starting point, you know. But yeah, I mean, go outside, sit outside, go for a fucking walk. You know, you don't have to like always be on your shit. It'd be nice to kind of take a breaker. All right, number 10 is put down your phone. Kind of goes the same with this online shit. Unless you're on your phone really busting through your calculator trying to figure out all these math problems, which I doubt. So put that shit down, you know? Make eye contact. You know, actually, like, give your neck a break and look up. And then number 11 says seriously. So I guess number 11 is driving the point home from number 10. Although I would prefer number 11 to be like right after play or listen to music, because that would be dope. Or call a friend. Maybe after exercise too. Those are ones I really think should be stressed. But apparently this list thinks that putting your phone down is a serious thing to stress. So yeah, put that shit down. Listen to number 10 and 11. Alright, so 12 is give yourself a break from the news. Man, I love this one. This should be number 1. Always fucking hated the news as a kid. Always hated it. It was always so depressing. Everyone's dying. There's all these drugs. All this ugly shit out there. Your sports teams lose. It's fucking gonna rain. You're not gonna be able to go to the fucking park or whatever you want to do as a kid. News is such a buzzkill. Such a buzzkill. Nowadays, I'll tell you, though, that you can filter your news a little easier, especially with, like, online resources, like, you know, guys on YouTube, people on YouTube, and then, you know, any kind of social media and shit. I can dig that. I think there are definitely some decent sources of news, I guess. But overall, yeah, give yourself a break. I don't watch any news lately with this fucking pepperoni virus. No thanks. All I watch is about football. Pretty much. Yeah, that's it. I need that's all the news that I'm like watching, pretty much. And I'm staying informed as much as I have to be. I'm not doing anything stupid. But yeah, fuck the news. It's so whack. It's so whack. It's so fucking depressing. Sometimes I won't lie, I'll get caught up and I'll want to watch shit. And I'm like so fascinated that all this crazy shit happens around where I'm living, where or where I used to live. And where I used to live back in Jersey, I mean, our local news was New York City news. And I remember as a kid, they would talk about like John Gotti and all this shit. And it was so dope just to be like, this is local news. And they're talking about like these mobsters. And that's one thing I know I was just hating on the news, but I used to go, I've gone on YouTube and watch old clips from like the 90s when they call it John Gotti. Like from all the news outlets back in New York, Channel 11, 2, 7. And it's so nostalgic. It's so cool. But that's the only really kind of news that I can get into. is the old mobster news. All right. 13. Which, by the way, this is session 13. Pretty dope. 13 is find a new hobby. Not bad, right? Find a new fucking hobby. And like I said, keep it simple. You don't have to do fucking anything too crazy. I mean, like, learn how to play chess. Do a puzzle. I mean, puzzle, you can smoke weed, drink a beer, and play music, and do that fucking puzzle. You can do all those things and do a puzzle. Like, so do it. Like, that's so cool. And just get a simple fucking one. You have 75 or 100 piece or whatever the fuck, 300. Whatever the fuck, like, is what people think you should do. I have not done a puzzle in a long time. A long time. My older brother, who I used to share a room with when I lived in New Jersey when I was a kid, he would do puzzles. And come to think of it, I think he'd play music while he would do it. But I remember he would do puzzles. He was really good at it. He'd just like lay on the floor and do them. So yeah, find a new hobby. They're out there. I mean, shit, learn how to like fucking do some origami or fucking, I don't know, get into fantasy football. And then start, scouting all these new rookies. And then by the time fantasy football season starts, you'll be a baller. You'll know all about all these rookies that none of these jerk offs that you play with know anything about. And then you'll fucking win 5 Super Bowls in 1 year, like your boy, and take home like over $2,000. That's pretty sweet. I mean, come on, they're out there. But yeah, check out some new hobby action. I like this one. All right, so 14. This is a good one too. It says engage in an old hobby. That's cool. I mean, if I look around my apartment, I have everything from records, cassettes. I have all kinds of poetry books, all kinds of comics, mainly Punisher comics. Mainly Punisher because he's the fucking best. I have some Hulk comics, Cable, and I have some Deathlock, but mainly Punisher. And then I have a bunch of novels, like Mafia ones. I have... more poetry books. And I have like books over time that I've like gotten through people or ones that I've read from back in the day, like Forrest Gump or Veronica Decides to Die, The Alchemist. I have a bunch of books on like Jim Morrison and Morrissey. I mean, and all these records, and then like all the fantasy football shit. Like, there's so many hobbies that like I look around, and when I think I'm bored, I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me? And yeah, you could still be, bored with being depressed or whatever the fuck, like, it's possible. But still, to be conscious of, hey, look at all the things I have around me. I can engage in my old hobby. It's real cool. So that's my list. What does your list look like? If you look around where you're living or what your space is, like, what are some of the things you could engage back into? All right, so on the 15 is write your feelings in a journal. That's a good one, and I'll tell you what, your boy's been doing that lately. I've been playing some music, smoking a little weed, and fucking writing in my journal. And it helps. It feels like I've done something. It really does. And you know what? I have a journal, right? And then like I have a couple other like notebooks that I just write all kinds of random shit, from poetry to thoughts to wacky shit. But then I have like an official an official journal. And that, I swear, I've gone years in between. Sometimes it's hard for me to write, but anyway, I have been lately, and it really is super helpful. There's a lot of things to kind of work through, and really writing them down really fucking helps everybody. Like, it really helps. It's another way of getting it out. You got all these feelings and these thoughts and shit, and you can only talk so much. You can only like dance and paint and fucking jog or whatever your hobby is so much. It really does help to write it down and like put it to words and just get it out. That's such a good tip. All right. Number 16 is write a letter to someone you care about. That's a good one too. I actually have an old neighbor, Mr. Pikett. Shout out to Mr. Pikett. Back in New Jersey, and a couple years ago, we used to write letters. And just such a cool dude. Like, rides a motorcycle. I think he used to be a cop, like, way back in the day. He's such a cool guy. Like, such a cool fucking neighbor. Totally, like, looks out for us and very caring. His family's been nothing but like, cool. And I think we're probably the crazy family in the neighborhood. I'm pretty sure we are. If I can remember right, like, we've had fights on, like, the front yard and just, like, yelling and stuff. And then even since I've been out here, stuff with, like, with my uncle and shit. I'm pretty sure we're that crazy family. And Mr. Pike and his family's so cool. I mean, they have a little crazy, too. Everyone does. Every motherfucking place does. Every family does, I should say. But, yeah, I think that's a real good one about writing someone a letter. Like, something you can date and hold in your hand. So cool. That's so cool. 17 is pour yourself a nice cup of tea. A couple years ago, I gave up soda for Lent, and I needed to try different things. And I remember, I think I drank a lot of iced tea. I think even before that, I think for exercise purposes, I heard a lot of good things about green tea, so I started drinking green tea. So yeah, that's a good one. Pour yourself a cup of tea. 18 is try a new recipe. Fuck yeah, go for it. Why not? For those bakers or people who cook and shit, try something new. 19, cook an old favorite. Psh, it's a good one. 19 should be in top 10. That's a good one. Yeah, make some good shit, Enjoy your life. 20, read a good book. I mean, right? Read something. Read a comic book. Read poetry. Fucking read something cool. But yeah, if you're into books, reading a good book is so cool. You feel like, like things are being, at least for me, when I'm reading a book, like a novel or autobiography or biography, I'm definitely feeling like another connection to, I don't know to what exactly, maybe just the creative process, but I am feeling like another connection to it when I'm reading like a book and shit. And man, I used to read like crazy during, like, it's been a while, but like I used to go through these spurts where I could like destroy through books. I remember when I first came out to New Mexico, I had insomnia. I was unemployed and didn't know anybody, and I would just read like crazy. And I remember I read this like 1,000-page mafia book called The Five Families, and it was really cool. I read like tons of mafia books at that time, and tons of books. Yeah, so that's a good one. I like that one. Read a good book. 21 is take some time to reorganize. Fuck yeah. Reorganize your records. Reorganize your spices in your cabinet. Reorganize your fucking, or your paint shit. Reorganize, I don't know, your fucking closet. That's a good one. Get organized. 22 is hang out with your pet. Fuck yeah. 22 should be in the top 10 as well. Hang out with your pet. No problem. Why don't we mix number 8, which is listen to music, and then hang out with your pet. Make a combo there. I like that. I can do that. I'm totally on board for that. Hang out with your pet, everybody. 22. 23 is watch something new. Yeah, try something new. Try a series that maybe you've been putting off, or try going against what you maybe normally would. How your normally watching patterns are. I've been watching some old Simpsons pretty much because I need a sure thing. So I watched Simpsons from I think I'm watching season 8, which has some great lines. I mean, The Simpsons are definitely like an antidepressant put into like media of cartoon form. At least the first like 15 seasons are definitely like the most potent antidepressant. Maybe after that they're still there, but definitely not as potent. So yeah, I like that. That's a new one. Watch Something Funny is number 24. That's really cool. Fucking laugh. I mean, The Simpsons are hilarious. So watch something funny. I mean, why not? You know, talk to someone funny. I talked to my friend Alex. Shout out to my friend Alex. This is a dude who's he's such one of the funniest people I know. He is. We don't talk all the time, but when we talk, it's such a great connection. And I can remember hanging out with him when I was living back in Jersey. And he's so fucking funny. Like, you just want those people around. You'll totally be more forgiving about some of their other foibles or whatever. That's what I really think about really funny people. You know, like, it's worth it. You know, whatever it is. Like, and yeah, shout out to my friend Alex, who's a funny fucking dude. Great guy, too. Really, solid dude. I was talking to him the other day. We were texting, you know. It's cool to, to connect with folks, with all this downtime. All right. So, I'm probably not going to do 38. Sorry, guys. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll just mix it in. We'll see. It's just taking a long time. But it's all good. I'm just chilling. You could fucking fast forward or listen to this in segments. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Saying what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. So we were 24, watch something funny. 25, watch your favorite film or show. Yeah, it's a good one. Watch The Simpsons. Watch The Godfather Part 2, Take a virtual museum tour. That's kind of cool. I didn't even think of that. Damn, that's kind of a clever one. Take a virtual museum tour. That's kind of neat. Museums I've been to, when I was a kid, I went to all these museums around New York City for like class trips and shit, and then all of them in Jersey too. And I think as an adult, I went to like 2 in my life. No, more. No, well, yeah, a little more. I went to Paris and shit, and then I went to a couple in New York with my cousin. But yeah, that's kind of cool on a virtual tour. I like that. 27, make a list of things you're grateful for. Oh, that's a killer one. Shit, I'm grateful for number 8. I'm grateful for number fucking 24 with my something funny. 22 with hanging out with my pet. That's a good one. Even if you combine that with your journal, make a list of things that you're grateful for. Right now, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head and that I have a job that is allowing me to work. Grateful for the connection I have with my siblings. As tough as it can be, I have a lot of laughs with them, most of them. And then I'm also grateful for the ability to do push-ups and not have any pain. Not that I've ever had any pain, but yeah, just the ability to do push-ups. That's kind of a weird one, but I'm grateful for it. There's some people who have a hard time doing push-ups. I can do them. God bless it. All right, so that's my short gratitude list. All right, 28. Plan your next trip. Fucking no probo, Bobo. I'll plan that shit right the fuck now. Here it goes. So I'm going to go to New Jersey in August because I'm trying to still see Rage Against the Machine with the homies. And then trying to see Deftones. I'm trying to get my ass to a water park too with my homie Buddy. Shout out to Buddy. I fucking love water parks. I love jumping into huge things of water. I love fucking water rides. I even went on, like last time I went on those tall ass fucking slides. Like tall as fuck. You got to walk up like stories. Fucking, the walk up gives me anxiety. But yeah, those tall motherfuckers. I went on those fuckers too. Fun as hell. Love water parks. Love them. You feel like a kid. I mean, you really do. Same with like going to like regular like theme parks and shit, like Six Flags. But water parks especially. It's like such a fucking fun feeling. It's the best way to do the summer. Get in the water. Alright, let's see here. So that's 28. 29er. Learn a new skill. Fuck yeah. Learn some new shit. Learn Spanish. Learn fucking how to write a haiku poem. Learn what what spices go really good with chicken fucking potatoes, chicken and potatoes or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. You can learn all kinds of good shit. But yeah, try to learn something new. 30, separate work from play. That's a good one. Definitely, if you're working from home and shit, try not to overwork. Try to like really like cut yourself off and, maybe turn off the light in that room or disconnect. I've been trying to go for hikes. Shout out to my homie Mike. Shout out to my friend Tommy. Trying to go on hikes, trying to keep myself moving. So that's been part of what I'm doing to separate work from play. 31 is tell the people you love that you love them. Another top 10 one. Yeah, tell these people that you love them. I mean, seriously. However you feel about this pepperoni virus and the severity and all the whatever the fuck, however you feel about it, like, this is a real good one. Tell them that you love them. Maybe you can't say it. Show them something or spend time with them or, whatever, just to express that feeling of love is very important, especially during all these weird times. 32 is change up your routine. Don't get stuck in a rut. That's a good one. Mix it up a little bit, You know what I'm saying? Fucking maybe you shower in the mornings, even though you love taking your time in the shower. You fucking love it. It's just so nice and warm, and oh man, no one's rushing you. You don't have to be anywhere. You love it. But maybe you want to switch it up. So maybe you should shower in the mornings. All right, number 33 is find a way to help others. Hey, that's cool. Find a way to help others. Express yourself. Lend a hand. You don't have to spend money. You don't even have to get out of your house. You can just try to connect with somebody. But that is a way to spend some money. Maybe you order food from Grubhub and you tip the motherfucker a little bit more. Maybe you buy some merch from your favorite band because they're not touring. I don't know. You figure it out. Find a way to help others, whatever. I had a friend, shout out to my friend Tim. He was like, are you okay, man? You got all your shit? Because, we just went to Costco and I could bring you some stuff. And I thought that was really cool of him. And I told him, no, man, I got plenty of toilet paper and plenty of fucking good food and water and pizza. I don't have pizza, but you know what I'm saying. I have plenty of shit. So, yeah, definitely good. Find a way to help others. All right, 34. Spend time with family if you are together. I caution that one. Family can make you go fucking insane, so I would definitely caution spending time with your family. I'm joking. No, yes, you want to definitely spend time with your family. As long as, you can, like, not, as long as you're not trapped with them. Personally, if I were quarantined with my family, it would be a challenge. Pretty much because my brother and sister. My mom, not so much. It'd be cool with my mom. She's very particular on when you can talk to her when she's watching, like, all her TV shows and shit. All her fucking documentaries on how to murder and get away with it. I'm always telling my one sister, I'm like, you better watch out. Mom's watching those documentaries, she's getting all the tips. She's going to start watching those interrogation videos on how to, like, get past those. But yeah, spend time with your family if you're together, but not like too much time. That can go kind of wild. But yeah, definitely spend time with your family. All right, 35. Remember, you're not alone. It's a big one. I mean, I have my dog, right? If not for my dog, it'd be a little bit more lonely. I ain't gonna lie. And I've seen some people. I've seen a couple friends, and I've seen some people during these past 2 weeks, and it's been great seeing these people. I love it. I really do. It really helps connecting with them. Really, really helps. And it's important to know that you're not alone. I mean, there's so many people, so much out there. Hell, I'm here. You can find me on Podcast True Blue. Holla at your boy. But yeah, that's a good one. All right, so now for the 3 that I'm going to give. 36, tip your fucking pizza delivery guy. Tip that motherfucker some solid money. Fuck Grubhub and all that other bullshit. But the guy who's delivering your pizza, tip that motherfucker. Like, blow his mind. Make his day. Pizza is so amazing. I mean, here we are in this emergency state, and pizza's still coming our way. Fuck yeah. So that's 36. Tip that motherfucker. All right, so 37 is go for a drive. This probably goes against what everyone's saying, but go for a fucking drive. You don't have to go with anyone. Just play some music and enjoy it. It's not a lot of people on the road. Go for a fucking drive. It'll really like clear your mind. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, man. I was like 17, got a license. I mean, we didn't drink or party really. And I can remember going around with my friend John, and we would just drive around Bergen County listening to music and talking. I mean, we'd be sharing our shit and talking about girls and talking about life and money and work and school and all that shit. And it was so cool. We were just driving around. So yeah, go for a ride, go for a cruise. All right, so 38. So 38, I'm going to say is, so for these tips for self-care, is to take it easy. Just take it easy. All these tips that I've given you, and I went through from this link here from Washington and Jefferson College, I just wanted to say take it easy. It's going to be all good. You know, we can get through all this. Even if, you know, if you're going through some stuff emotionally or mentally or financially, it'll be all good. You know, I mean, I'm here for you. You know, you definitely got me, so you're already not alone. My dog Lulu is here for you. She's a fucking bundle of love. She's straight from God, this dog. But yeah, just, you know, it's all good. Just take it easy. You know, like really, like this list is a great place to just go back and just try to pick a couple things and just to try to enjoy and just take it easy. So that's what I want to finish off with. I really like this list. It was really good. It's almost one that we can revisit even in a couple months, and they'd still, I mean, shit, this is a year-rounder. But it's good to emphasize this. Damn, we spent a long time. I think this may be like an hour, this fucking episode. Yeah, this shit's like 47 minutes. So this may go an hour. Especially if I keep blabbing about fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? Just drinking some water, staying hydrated. All right, so hey, I am gonna get to the poetry section here, and this is a poem that I wrote, and I never title poems really. Usually they're haikus, so they're quick moments, so I'm not gonna title every one. But this one was not so much haiku; it was more just a lot of thoughts and visions, and just like, you know, something that I just kind of put together. So I call this one Sandia. My hands are aching more than my brain is letting on. This will all catch up to me sooner or later. The mountains stay the mountains no matter your mood. Walk them or wallow in them, they'll outlive you by millions of years. So yeah, so I wrote this the other day. It just really, with going, you know, climbing the foothills and, you know, being outside and just taking these mountains in and just realizing, gosh, you know, like you see them and you realize that they've been here forever. It's almost like you see them and you can like look up to them like, wow, you've been through it all, you know? I don't know, it kind of made me just kind of really, you know, connect with it. You know, and I'd say the mountains stay the mountains no matter your mood. You know, it's like there's constants. You know, there's definitely constants, and that's one of them, and it's kind of cool. And then just the last line where I say that they'll outlive you by millions of years. To me, very humbling. I mean, really, just, you know, hiking on the foothills and seeing the actual mountains and everything, very humbling. And to know that they will outlive us by millions of years is, yeah. So I'm kind of proud of this one. You know, I like that I have a title, Sandia, and yeah, just the overall feel of it really encompasses a thought and a feeling. So thank you for letting me share that with you. All right, so the song of the week I chose is actually a song from Pantera called 13 Steps to Nowhere. It's off of the Great Southern Trendkill album. So this is session 13. This is my 13th episode. And I may have mentioned this earlier, but when I hear the number 13, I go right to the song. Because Phil Anselmo, the singer Pantera, in the song, he says 13 6 times. He goes 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13 steps. And I mean, my brain doesn't go 6 times, to be quite honest. I probably go 3 times. I probably go 13, 13, 13 steps. Yeah. 13, 13, 13. Yeah, okay. So 3. But yeah, it's funny how, like, that can be. I don't know if you guys have, like, I'm sure you do, but, like, there's words that you just take from songs, and that when you hear them in your everyday life, you still go back to that song. And this is definitely one of them. And it's a great fucking song. It opens with this dope-ass drum line with the drummer, Vinnie Paul. It sounds so dope. He's using the entire kit. It's a really great, like, heavy-ass tune. Some really killer parts in this. And especially, like, in the first verse where he's, like, just punishing the ride cymbal, and he's got the double bass going. It's so good. So dope. Definitely, like, a drummer's song. I mean, you can tell right away where it starts off. Very intense lyrics, really dope breakdown towards the like middle end with Dimebag and Vinnie Paul. Really cool stuff. And then I love numbers too. One of the things that I wrote. I'm a sucker for when bands use numbers, and when they have to do it the right way though. Whether they use it as part of their band name or a title of a song or an album or something, numbers to me hold like a powerful place or something. So that's 13 steps. And it's just perfect. It's such a good song. It's a heavy song. Really, this is probably my favorite Pantera album. Only because I think when I got into them, this was sort of their like most recent one. Yeah, this is probably it. And just some of these songs really stand out to me. Drag the Water, The Great Southern Trendkill. So yeah, this is definitely on that list. So Pantera, 13 Steps to Nowhere, off the Great Southern Trendkill album. Check that song out. Very dope. Very heavy. 13. So yeah, so there we go, everybody. There we go. It's the podcast. We fucking did it. Damn, 53 minutes. I have like 8 minutes to kill to bring... Wait, let me think. No, I don't have 8 minutes. I have really bad math. I have 7 minutes. And then this shit's an hour? I could probably talk 7 more minutes. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say thanks for chilling with your boy. I really enjoyed this podcast. That list was a lot of fun to go through. Just to kind of read through it and share some thoughts behind some of their lists. Share my poem, Sandia. Talk about Pantera. And then just to remind everybody that it's going to be all good. It'll be all good. Before we know it, we'll be back at the gym. We'll be swimming our laps. We'll be eating sushi out. We'll be, we'll be buying records and cassette tapes. We'll be booking trips to New Jersey. We'll be doing a lot of things soon. So yeah, hang in there, everybody. Thanks for rolling with your boy. Again, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at PodcastTrueBlue. I'm Zachary Succardi. I will talk to you guys soon, okay? Stay good. Peace.